and welcome to this battle report, and today we are playing a 200 point game of supplies because you're getting back into it after the COVID break, so we're taking it a bit easy.
Yeah.
And 200 points is quite a nice fight. You get a 4 foot by 32 inch map, which is quite nice. So you got the length for machine guns, all that kind of stuff, but it's also not quite as big and brain taxing as a big 300 points, so that's why we're doing a 200 point game. I'm bringing my WinterFor. You have
Ariadna Tartary Army Corps. Cool. Again.
Yeah. So, without further ado, let's get stuck in. So, for my 200 points, it's quite difficult really doing a 200 points when you're so used to doing 300 points. It's a case of what you're going to leave out. So, with that in mind, I kind of thought, let's go for 2 Harrys, because in this you can do 2 Harrys, or maybe either even a 4-man corps and a Harrys, because there's just not enough orders to do everything I want to get done. So, the first one in was the Sierra Drumbot with a heavy machine gun. The best ARA piece I've got in this army. Walk up somewhere good, stay there, shoot everything that moves. Can be awesome. I do love this thing to bits. For 24 points, yeah, why wouldn't I? So for the first Harrys, I've got a Nisei Harrys with the heavy machine gun. Okay, so I've got 2 heavy machine guns, don't judge me. And I've got the combi rifle light shotgun only, because I'm running out of SWC. And to make up the 3, I've got the machinist, so the specialist can go with them and open the box and do the things. I find that the engineer is quite a good one to kind of cover quite a few of the objective cards. The second Harrys I've got is the Fusilier Harrys, because Quinn is, if you zoom down, is a Fusilier. So I've got these 3. I've got the Lieutenant because he's cheap and I'm going to keep him out of the way. The forward observer, so I've got a specialist in that group, and I've got Quinn himself, who's also a forward observer. So I've got a couple of specialists in that group to run up and do the thing with the thing. And then I've got a Knight of Justice that is here. So she is the wild card, so I can go in either or. I'm not too sure what I'm going to be facing yet, so I'm going to leave that decision to the end, and we'll see where we are with it. So, and then Knight of Justice, I just love it to bits. Okay, 50 points is a massive points in 200 points. It's a quarter of my army in one dude, but she's just awesome. Spitfire. She got martial arts, religious troops, stealth, immunity to shock, terrain mounting, which I don't think really matters on supplies, 6-2, close combat many, armour 5, BTS 9. I'm facing Ariadna, so that's not really going to matter. But yeah, armour 5 with a Spitfire on a smaller table. I think that's going to be just awesome. I had extra points, so I went for the 4-inch extra. I don't think it's really worth it, but I had the extra point, so I thought, why not go for it? Okay, so that's my quick list. 9 orders, so hopefully I should be pretty good with it. Let's see. So this is my deployment. I have got a 3-man team with the machinist, the Nisei with heavy machine gun, and the Nisei just with a combi rifle, because I had to save on the SWC because it's only 200 points. Up top, I've got my favourite little remote, the Sierra Drumbot with the HMG, who's ready to kind of charge forward and take control. Back here, I've got Richard Quinn with his marksman rifle, and I've got a couple of Fusiliers, one of which is a forward observer. That one. Okay, so that is it for 200 points. You don't get many. It's a case of what do you leave out on 200 points. So, your deployment, sir?
Okie dokie.
If it was me, I would certainly think about putting one of them up here, because he can then cover all the way down there. And if you're over this side, you're going to be difficult to see from up there.
I feel it's 2 against 1 in this game.
It is.
Harry is using units he's not used before, so I'm just giving him some suggestions. But you could then also use the skill to place.
It's definitely 2 against 1.
Here. So the range of them, then
The one that's difficult to say.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Hairylad. This is my first 200 point army that I've sort of done myself with this army builder, if you like. So what I wanted to do was, for the mission that we were playing, to grab the boxes in the middle, was have enough specialists to try and get there, or get them to it, so we could have a chance of robbing one. And enough firepower to back it up, if you like. So I like the veteran Kazakhs. I think they're good fun. The front of it, I usually have a fire team. So basically I wanted a 5-man fire team to bulk up the heavy machine gun, and a load of other camo tokens to move around, because I like doing that as well. I like playing the scouts. We tried them with a different gun, which worked quite well in this instance. Whether that was lucky or not, I don't know. And I like the tank hunter for chain of command, and it's a reasonable rifle. So for a 200 point list, I tried to make it as sort of usable as a beginner as I could do, and I enjoyed it, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, that's what it is. Bang on. Alright, chaps.
Okay, so Hairylad, we're going to go through your deployment. We have what looks like a fire team back here with a veteran Kazakh with armour-piercing HMG.
That's right.
3 line Kazakhs. Any of them forward observers or paramedics or anything?
We have forward observer.
So one of them's a forward observer.
Yep.
Do we know, as long as you know which one?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You can let Claw know. And is that a Frontovic?
It is. Yeah. So
It's an engineer one?
He's an engineer. Yeah.
Okay, so a couple of specialists in that, and you need to put a fire team leader token down.
Oh, that's what I was doing. Yeah.
Then we've got a couple of camo tokens over here, which are covering down that way. And we've got a couple of camo tokens over here, which are covering up that way. And you've got a model retained. But we need to find out where Claw is putting his retained model of a Knigget of Justice.
Put it there.
You put it there. It's the
Put
full.
it there because nothing can see it.
Okay. It's got forward deployment, which means it's got a Spitfire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, do I ever take anything else
What other than Spitfires?
on that?
Yeah, you take HMGs. Right, so, Harry, do you know where you want to put your last model, or do you need a minute to think? Harylad's final model is a camo token, because, you know, Ariadna, and it's gone down there in the middle to provide a bit more support. I believe that means it's first turn to the guy who wants to give Keisha a chance. You want to spend a command token, apparently?
I would like to spend a command token.
Yeah, you reminded him. You reminded him.
Don't worry, he's
I
not
remind
forgotten.
you as well, so
Don't worry, he really
stop
hadn't
whinging.
forgotten. To take 2 away of your.
It makes a big difference in a little game.
It does on a little game. Massive difference.
Okay, so 6 orders. First order, who are we going with?
We are going with the Sierra bot.
The Sierra bot.
That gets me right over there.
Do you have line of sight to anything?
There's a camo down there I can see.
Okay, so that camo token
There's a camo down there I can see.
Can you also see? There's also the camo token over behind those crates, I believe, that you can see.
Yeah, because it was stood up, won't it?
Yeah, it's still up too.
So lots of camo.
So, do any of these camo tokens want to take an ARO?
No. No. And. Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's do it here.
Okay. Do you want to replace the camo token with what it is then? And tell your opponent and the viewers at home what has just jumped out from behind the barrel.
Right, it is. It's a scout armed with something that no one can see.
Shotgun.
No.
Hotnik.
A what?
Yeah.
And a hotnik.
Yes.
Okay, what's the that do?
It's kind of, it's kind of like a mini sniper rifle.
All right, I know mine does. Mine does that.
So your second half of your order is going to be to.
Well, what's Hairylad doing?
Oh, I'm going to shoot him.
You're gonna shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
So one shot from the hotnik up at the remote, and the remote's going to shoot back.
Yep.
Okay, check the range.
Range is just under 2 foot.
Just under 2 foot. You're both in cover because you're behind some barrels and you're on a higher elevation.
Yep.
The scout has mimetism, so that's going to be a -3 overall for you because you don't have an MSE on the drone.
I'm +3, -6.
So -3 overall, and the scout will be +3 for the range of the hotnik, -3 for your cover. Do you have mimetism?
No.
So you're on a flat roll with the scout.
Of 12. 3.
More than 3, less than 8.
4 times.
Or, you know, not.
Oh! 18, 18, 13 and 20.
So what's the damage of your Hotnik and what type of ammo is it firing?
Shoot this one there first.
The Hotnik damage 14. Oh, burst 2. We only get 1 in ARO.
Yep. So it is AP.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, so you get your 3 cover, damage 14.
So 12. Right, so damage 14, I need 12 or more because I'm in cover. 1.
So you're unconscious.
Bugger.
The Feast and Famine drone is apparently famining today. Hairylad is quite happy. He likes that gun.
New gun.
Next order.
Next order, let's put on these guys.
Who is in charge of the fire team?
Heavy machine gun.
The heavy machine gun is in charge.
Because more bullets will go the opposite way.
Where's he off to?
He's off this way, 4 inches.
The machinist is desperately trying to keep up, but he's only got little legs.
No, they've got the same size legs in this. They're all 4-4.
Any lines of sight, any AROs? I'm not sure there are.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
So the second half, we're doing some more meandering.
Yeah, but we're not going to go all the way because if I go too far,
You'll be seen from underneath, because there's a hole underneath this platform.
Oh yeah, now then you'll see that camo token now.
I'll back a bit because the idea was.
The intention is to
You
stay
don't
out
want
of
to
line
see
of
it.
sight.
Well, go back a bit more. That's my gun.
Okay, so they're all safely ensconced in there. Another order. Are we staying with an SA?
Yeah, staying within the same, and the same guy is going to be in charge, and he's going to go. You know what? I've got to go for it. I haven't got that many orders, so I've got to kind of run.
You
I just didn't want it to be a end of an order thing.
No, I can understand that. The machinist runs over there, and then the last SA runs up as well. So you're going to have 2 AROs, one from that camo token, and one, I imagine, from that camo.
Yeah, definitely through that gap.
Do either want to take it, and against whom? So this is supposed to be a something that hasn't come up for you, Herod. Because you can see the entirety of the fire team at some point as they move across.
Yeah.
You do not have to shoot the fire team leader. You could shoot one of the others, and they can't then do anything.
I
It
can't
does.
make an all dodge.
No, not in the active turn. Only the active fire team leader will dodge. So, I mean, but the downside of that is the machine gun will get to shoot you back on a normal roll as well.
I think it would be worth doing nothing at this point.
You're going to do nothing at this point. Okay. Second half of the order then.
So I'm saying
Out of line of sight
Outright
of
for
that
that one.
camo token.
You need to go back a bit, mate. Yeah, that's it. The dressy bit's stuck out, but you can't see the base.
Okay, then. So that was the second half. Penultimate order. Oh, they've disappeared fast.
haven't they?
He's going to nudge round there.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
So that one and that one.
Even though he's prone, is he going to have line of sight from up there? We might have to
No, I don't think he is.
He's not going to have line of sight on the prone. So we might need to check something here because I have a feeling I know what that camo token is. So we'll be back in a second. Okay, so we've checked with a small teardrop, and that token there is a mine.
It certainly is.
So it's going to have to function and detonate against the Nisei who's come around the corner.
Okay.
What would the Nisei who's come around the corner like to do?
If nobody else is shooting him,
No one else can
and
see
I
him.
can't see anybody else because you're all hidden. I'm going to dodge.
You're going to dodge. So -3 to your physique because you're dodging a deployable.
9. Let's come on then. 16. That's not a 9.
Armour roll then.
Armour 3.
Damage is 13.
That's grand.
So you're alive. So final order. Sticking with this fire team from what you look at we do now.
Yeah.
The machinist has taken charge. Gonna run over there. Machine gun is tucking up on that corner. This is just a positioning order.
Yep. Well, that and
Well, him going to that corner is going to get a line of sight to that camo token, and he's not the leader anymore, so you
oh, bugger.
could shoot at him Unless Claw wants to finish.
That was not in my intention.
Right, well, put it back then.
Not. I don't mind. I'm the cameraman.
No, I don't mind either.
There you go. Let's go there.
Happy?
Yep.
Yeah, I can't see that now.
Fair enough.
Couldn't see it. It was came out.
Right, so, is that the end of your build?
No, that was the end of my first half.
First half of
We're
your
dealing with
order.
the second half of the order.
Second half, I'm going to put a decharge on the...
Question, I'm assuming you don't want to take any, because they don't have stealth, the entire fighting, so you are eligible to take an ARO with this camo token, but I don't think there's anything that's worth doing, to be honest.
No, not yet, no, that's why we're waiting to see what happens. So,
Okay, I'm going to put a decharge on that crate.
Okay, with the engineer,
With the engineer, that's why he's in
which will
charge.
detonate at the end of this order. What happens to the guy on top of the crate?
I don't know, we've never done that before. It's just I pointed at that before we decided to do anything.
We'll be back. So we checked, and sabotage is what I'm assuming you're doing. You're not just blowing up crates for fun. Doesn't actually affect the scenery item in any way. So the crate's still there, but you have completed some sabotage. So it's not nil.
Because I pointed this one out.
You did. Okay. And do you want to spend your lieutenant's order? Do anything of value with it?
No.
Okay. So that's the end of WinterFor turn 1. Be your go, sir. Ariadna, turn 1, order 1.
right, turn the token.
Who are we spending it on?
This camo token
This camo token.
is going to start moving towards that
Something.
box, hopefully. So we want to sort of wave off there. Off that way somewhere, don't we? Oops.
Will you get a line of sight with that and say,
Yes.
okay, do you want to have an ARO with the HMG?
My choices are to discover or to defer, essentially. I could dodge. I want to dodge.
You're going to dodge?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do the second half of your order?
I should just carry on
You're going
moving.
to carry on moving.
I shall carry on moving from
Okay.
there to there.
Do I dodge? On a 4? Yes, I do.
Next, Ariadna order.
Number 2, same token, same direction.
Okay, so we're moving.
Oops, I'll just knock all the buildings out of the way to there.
Well, there's not going to be any errors to that movement.
No.
I wouldn't imagine.
No.
So second half?
Second half, I shall carry on moving, or get myself to a position where
I
we
assume you're not going to stick your head out round the corner.
no, so we can move that. Second half's going to be moving, so it's less than 4 inches to that corner there. So I want to go where you can't see me as far as there is. I mean, not that I'm assuming you'll see it anyway, but no. Oh, yes, of course we've got that there. Right now then, so that's the end of my
And
second.
if you come to the front of that console, I'll not be able to see it. If you come to the back, I will.
Yeah. So that's 2 orders down.
So order number 3.
Order number 3, I need to get to that box. So
you spend the order then.
is the first half of my order moving to the box?
Yep.
And then the second half is
opening
to
the
the
box.
short skill to open it. Right,
To
so
try and open.
to try and open it, yeah.
So flip the order. Don't forget to flip the order.
Flip the order. Right, number 3.
And
It's easily within
what
4
Paul
inches.
said you want to be on the right hand
See
side.
that side, this side.
Yep. That right?
Yeah.
Because the Knight of Justice has a sneaky cheeky line just through that gap.
Cool. Right, so you can't see me there, and that's cool.
Doesn't mean
So,
anyone can see it there, can it?
so I need to now, for the second half of this order,
You want to try and open the box.
to do a thing
So,
which reveals me to be.
Your tank hunter?
Yep. So,
tank hunter with an armor piercing rifle, I believe.
a tank hunter, yes, with an armor piercing rifle, adhesive launcher, AP mines, pistol,
And it's a specialist because it is. Yeah, what skill does it have?
chain of command.
So, willpower roll to open the box. What's the willpower roll of a tank hunter?
14.
Open the box.
3.
That is definitely less than 14.
Fourth order.
Fourth order,
Right, we've just managed to successfully open the box.
you have a thing.
So we have a thing, so now we're going to start running away with said thing.
Run away with the thing. Good idea.
So, we shall be moving 4 inches.
Now, remember, if you go that way, you will get seen through that gap by the Knight of Justice.
Right, so, if I come back so far down here then, and across here,
You could just come back down there and sit in the middle and force Claw to come and get you.
yeah, so if I sort of bob The first half of it is to there, isn't it? Now,
There'll be no AROs to that,
No.
I wouldn't imagine.
so what about the second half then? We want to.
That's a solid wall, so you could just tuck in there and cover both directions.
What, here?
Yeah.
Will that cover both directions though? Because it's going to be facing.
You can face outwards, directly away from the crates.
Right. So if we got what going there, do you think? Like that?
Yeah. No one's going to be able to get to you without you seeing them.
That's right then. Yeah. So we'll do that then. So that's the second half of that order.
Okay. So that's 4 of your orders done.
4 left.
4 left. What do you want to do?
That's not the fire team leader anymore, is it?
It is not.
So if I was to move,
It can still shoot you in ARO though.
yeah. So if we were to move this dude further away to give us more, what I want to do is either.
Well, you know the weapon that one has and the ranges it is good at. I think you're struggle to get into good range with that from there. So thinking has happened.
Coaching has happened. So what we
I didn't help him, honest. So we're going to spend another order.
Spend
Who
the
are we
fifth
spending the
order.
order on?
The fire team.
Who is in charge of the fire team?
This
Him
is
at the moment?
currently is the link team leader.
So he's going to stay in charge for now, is he?
Yep.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is move this machine gun dude this way, so we can start having a go at there. Hopefully.
Okay. So I'll let you manoeuvre the fire team, and then we'll come back to see where they ended up. The fire team have done all their moving around. There were no AROs, and they've ended up kind of there. Okay. So we've got 3 orders left. What are we doing with the next one?
We're going to carry on moving this fire team.
Another order on the fire team.
So that's the fire team.
Who is in charge of the fire team now?
We want this dude to be, don't
We're
we?
going to put the HMG in charge.
Yep. So he's going to be in charge of the fire team.
And
So
they're going to move to begin with, I assume. So
Yep.
let's move them and we'll come back in a second. First half movement. They've all moved up a bit. What are you doing with the second half? Because you can't see anything.
right. So we'll idle.
Okay.
We'll do. We need to be in a better position at the start of the next turn, because if we move into view now, he shoots me.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That's
Okay.
very bad.
2 orders left. What are we doing with the penultimate order?
Well, I think we could lay a mine up there.
Lay a mine up here. Okay. So what are we doing with the first half? We're laying the mine? Are we moving? Are we...
Do we need to move, or do we just move him out of the way?
You can maybe crawl back a bit.
Yeah, I think that's the way then. Because so the first half of it would be moved then, wouldn't it?
So crawl. So because you're prone, you're going to go 2 inches.
Right. So we'll use the. It's about there.
Okie dokie.
Is that sensible? Who knows? And then for the other one, we'll put.
You'll leave a care package behind as you go on the edge,
Yeah.
which will reveal you because it is an action that, and it's also not stealthy. So you are going to be eligible for dodges.
Oh,
If you
so
want.
I was just using that for that. Just.
You place a camo token, yep, because we don't. normally
If
do.
I dodge, because the mine's not officially down, it's not going to go off yet.
The mine won't go off until the end of the order, but it is an action out of your line of sight. So you are at -3
Yeah, I'm going to dodge.
with everybody in the fire team.
Everybody, because I think he's in that.
He's within 8 inches comfortably.
Yeah, so I think he's within 8 inches, so we're all going to dodge.
You're all going to dodge.
Okay, we're dodging -3, so it's all 9s. So HMG dude, 6 dodges. Machinist, 9 critically dodged, and other fella. Yep.
Did we
well
need to
done.
shoot him first?
Post dodging, the Nisseys have dived back round the corner. That reveals it to be another scout with a hot nick.
And this is done, isn't it?
And no, that stays there. That is now there and being a pest. So you've got 1 order left. Your cunning plan of being able to shoot him and blow a mine upon him isn't going to work because
I dodged!
he ran away.
He's run off. Yeah.
So what are we doing with that last order?
Right. We need to get
We're going to keep the pressure on the Nisseys, are we?
cover things up this
So
side.
we're spending it on the fire team.
It's last
From where
order.
you were gesticulating.
Yeah. Last order. So
Who is in charge of the fire team?
currently this dude here, the machine gunner?
Is he going to stay in charge? Probably
Possibly.
doesn't hurt because he is going to be quite central.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, because what we're going to do is leave him so he
Or
can cover that. Or
Maybe make it the grenade launcher guy on the corner because he's also going to. If you move him up, he could also be quite central. And then if the HMG dies, you're not going to break the fire team.
Yeah. Well, let's go on that way. Yeah.
Okay, then we'll let you move and we'll come back. So the fire team have consolidated their position, and I don't think they want you to open that crate.
No,
They appear to have taken objections to you opening that crate.
definitely.
And do you want to spend your lieutenant's order? I imagine not.
No, because we were in a decent position now. I think it'd be silly.
Okay. So that means Pano, WinterFor turn 2. Yay. So then, 7 orders.
7 orders.
And the sages, as you were saying, are pinned down a bit.
They are certainly
They're the focus of a lot of attention.
stuck. Well, yeah, they were going to do everything for me. To be honest.
Okay, so they can't. Are they going to try and do everything?
Nope, this order that was flipped is going to be spent on the Knigget.
I had a feeling it might be.
Yeah. And she's a long runner.
She's
But
very
she
fast to begin with.
She only gets to here. She only gets to about here. Any arrow. He's prone. Can he see me being at that position now? Can his base see me?
I don't know. I'm going to have to use it without the camera. Mark 1 eyeball says, yep, that base is going to see that Knigget as it runs around the corner. What does it want to do?
What's that armed with?
Spitfire.
Which is
2 foot range, good.
You are in cover because you're on a higher elevation.
Yep. Can that see through the mimetism and all this sort of stuff?
Can't see through your mimetism. So he's going to be on -6 before you get to range.
-3. I'll be honest.
I'm pretty sure that's within 2 foot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I would be.
He is in the open and not in. He is in cover. He doesn't have any mimetism. You get
Oh,
+3 for the
shoot
range.
back.
You're going to shoot back.
Of course we are.
Okay. What would the Knigget of Justice like to do
Make it a face to face.
with all the bullets?
All the bullets.
Okay then.
And for completeness,
It's about 20.
it's
3.5?
21.
21. So you're both in good range. The scout's going to need a 15 because it's +3 for the range. No mimetism, no cover. You're going to get +3 for the range, -6, so -3 overall.
-3 overall.
So you're hitting on 11s.
Yep.
15 for the scout. 5.
More than 5, less than 11. There's a 5. There's a 12.
A no score draw.
It's a no score draw because the 5, the 17, and the 19.
So another order.
I've got to. I haven't got enough orders to mess about. Staying there, shooting him, being nice, and having another go and failing. So it's just a case of sod it.
So you're going to run around the corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 6,
Right, so there'll be 2 AROs there.
maybe 3 because I'm not quiet.
So does the tank hunter want to take a dodge from the? No, he just has not got stealth.
No. Oh,
That-
yes,
that-
yeah, stealth.
So at the moment you're quiet.
Oh, that one can't do anything. Sorry. I just
No,
thought
so
it was
that's-
If
being
you
done.
open fire,
That's
they'll get to do something.
yeah. Right, so well the. So may I?
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I would have
That one. That one. That one.
2 AROs.
We'll need to check for that one because I'm guessing that's the same thing as it was on the other
Is
side.
that mine?
Do you want to go small teardrop and we'll just quickly check?
We'll see if the teardrop explodes. No? Alright.
Really close. Yep. That's going to have to function and detonate. So the mine's going off. And I'm guessing both of your hotnicks are shooting.
Absolutely.
So there is a point as you come around the corner you can see both of them.
Oh yeah.
And you're going to shoot both of them, are you?
Yeah.
2 dice into each.
Yeah.
So you're not in cover against any of them.
No.
So both the scouts need 15s.
Yeah.
The mine will hit you.
Yeah.
And you're going to need 11s back against both of them.
Yeah.
This is either going to be glorious or horrific.
Yes, it's one of the two, definitely.
I mean, I want this to be glorious because it's going to look ace. This it's got to be.
Scout number 1
Who's already shot me?
Who's already had a go?
needs a 15. He misses with an 18.
Okay,
You
11.
jammy git.
Gets hit once.
15 is a miss.
An armour save for this scout.
An armour is armour 1.
14 for this
Plus
pepper.
3 points cover for the crate that you're on top of. So you need to get 11 or better.
30.
You're alive.
Yes.
The other scout will need a 15 to hit.
No! What's going on?
It is glorious!
He needs to make 2 saves.
7 and 4.
He'll also need to get 11s or better because he's also in cover and he has 1 point of armour.
Yeah.
Does he survive? No, he is unconscious. But the mine has detonated.
420.
So do you survive the mine?
Oh yeah, there's that bit, isn't there?
No, you take a wound from the mine.
Bugger!
Is hunkered down on top of his crate. Survived.
Did he do the courage?
He will need to make a guts roll. I don't think he can get into any more cover though.
No, I don't think
he
he's
can't.
prone on top
He's
of
already prone. He can't get out of line of sight because you've moved around the corner, so he's already out of line of sight. The tank hunter, after could hear all the fire going off and has decided to place a small care package for the night. That scout is not feeling so bright, but the mine did cause an issue for the Knigget.
And
So
this model here supposedly, like,
yeah, because you're
line
facing,
of
you'll be
sight.
able to see both ways.
It's just the model won't physically go against the wall.
Yeah, the mine will be going off very soon.
So, next order, are we sticking with the brave Sir Robin?
We are sticking with a nutter that is just run around it's shouting. For the
Come
glory
on, I'll take you all.
for glory of God, and everybody's shooting at her, but she don't care. Right, and she
I have
has
a feeling I know where she's going.
6 gets me all the way.
Does it get you into base to base?
Yep.
Okay.
6 inches.
You're going to hit your sword with the wall.
So, what would you like to do as the Knigget charges in?
The mine goes off.
Although the mine will definitely function and detonate.
And I think we should probably, well, there's 2 options, haven't we, really?
You could shoot her as she charges in, or you could try and dodge.
How many wounds has that got?
Oh, you could close combat.
Whatever you do, you're going to be taking close combat attack in response. So
Yeah, which is going to be mad, isn't it? I'm wondering whether, just this once, whether dodging might be a sensible option, or do we shoot? I'm a bit sort of...
let's have a quick look at your options, and then we'll come back. And so, after a discussion, the tank hunter has a choice of weaponry: rifle, armor-piercing rifle, adhesive launcher, or a pistol,
Or close combat.
or close combat, or dodge. Now, the knight is going to inflict a -3 because of its martial arts on whatever option the tank hunter takes. So, after some discussion and given the range bands, we're going to go with the pistol. I think it was decided.
Yep.
Because then the +3 for the range will cancel out the -3 from the martial arts. So you'll be hitting on a 12, which is mathematically your best roll. Because there's 11s in close combat and 9 to dodge. We're assuming, at this point, that the
Sticky end of the sword.
you're going to try and cleave the tank hunter in twain
I am.
and take the mine on the chin.
Well, yeah, I might survive.
You might survive. Okay. So your close combat with your martial arts is going to be 20.
23.
Without
Class level 3. Does that gives me plus
So you're on 26.
26? Yeah.
So you've got 1 dice at +6 versus 1 dice on a 12.
Yeah.
So a 12 for a tank hunter.
No!
1 dice at +6.
Many. 7. That's not a critical. That's unfortunate.
So, what type of close combat weapon is it?
Double action.
So 2 armor saves. What's your physique?
14.
14 +1 for your +2 for the martial arts, I believe.
I can't remember. I haven't printed down.
Armour 3 for me.
3 points of armor. So you're going to need to get lots. Just roll the dice and hope for high numbers.
What's high? Well,
You're going to be unconscious on the 3. The 15 will be enough because you get to 18.
yeah.
So the tank hunter's unconscious. However, the mine does detonate. It's an armor-piercing mine. So half your armor to 3.
three.
You need to get 11 or better.
17.
You're not dead.
Wow.
Are we sticking with
We're sticking with
brave,
Rambina.
brave Sir Robin?
Yeah, she gets. I'm going to spend half an order to pick it up.
And then
And no arrows, I don't think.
no, and then run away.
Everybody's dead. And then
I'll let you move her. And
it's the
then
first. It's the first half
So-
of the movement, so it's
so
6
6
inches.
inches. Yeah,
Gets me to where I were.
roughly where you were. Okay, and we'll tidy up the tokens. We have a
I am going to get shot by that guy.
okay.
So I might, because I've got a few.
Oh! We're showing off
I
now.
might take it easy this time. Now I've got it. So I'm just going to go to.
You're gonna run over that way. So you're sticking stick to cover.
I know. Yeah, it's weird. Now I've got a box. I'm protecting a relic. She thinks it's a relic.
So you have an arrow from the scout over here.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be hitting on 12s this time because she's in cover. What do you want to do?
Shoot it.
You want to shoot it. Fair enough. What do you want to do back?
Shoot.
Okay. I asked the question, but we all know they're just going to shoot each other. So the Ohotnik needs a 12.
No!
11s for me. A 20, a 13, an 18, but
One.
a 7 gets you.
So 1 armour save, you need to get 11 or better. Because you've got 3 points of cover, 1 point of armour.
I can't believe
That gets you 2 14, so
That's
you're
a 10.
unconscious. I'm going to assume at this point that this turn is the Knight of Justice turn.
It is.
Because she's killed everything that she's come in contact with.
Yeah, I noticed that.
No arrows, because there's no one alive.
What? I see.
And the last order.
Final order.
Where shall I put it? I think I put it there.
Tuck in around the corner.
So I've got a line of sight.
Okay
Three
then.
here.
And I'll ask the question, do you have any desire to spend your LT's order?
No.
Okay then. So that's the end of WinterFor turn 2, which was far more effective than WinterFor turn 1.
Well, I've got a box, and you haven't now, so that's basically what I wanted.
For now.
Okay then, so it's going to be your turn 2 once you've sorted out how many orders you've got left. Ariadna turn 2, you've got 5 orders left, one of which is in your hot little hand.
Yes,
We're spending it.
we're spending it. We're going to
Well,
move
it's
the fire
going
team.
to be the fire team because they're the only survivors.
So we're spending it on the fire team.
Who's in charge for now?
This fellow here.
Okay.
So,
So what are we doing? Are we moving, I assume, to begin with?
yeah, we're going to move closer to the 2 boxes up there and them that are squashed in that corner there and try and do something with them.
Okay, well let you do your fire team movement and we'll come back. They are running up this corridor. I don't believe there's going to be any AROs
No.
based on where I think everybody is. So second half, are we moving again?
Yes, we'll carry on.
Okay. Okay, so end of that order, they are running up this alley, is probably a bit of a stretch, corridor of fire. Not close enough yet for the Nissays to do anything about them. So, next order.
We need to move.
Do you know what you want to do with it?
You what, sorry?
Do you know what you want to do with your next order?
We can start moving these across here to get line of sight on
Okay,
this
so who's
dude.
in charge of the fire team?
Currently, this fella here.
Who's going to be in charge of this order?
Well, we have.
From what you're saying, I'm guessing it's going to be the front of it with his rocket launcher.
Yes. Yes, that's right, yeah.
So the guy at the front.
He's got to be. So we're making the link team leader.
Okay. Everyone I think is still within 8 inches of him. Yep.
They are,
They're
yeah,
all
yeah.
Still good. So, first half is a move.
Yeah, going to move them across here.
Okay, we'll come back once we've done the moving of the fire team. In this. So the Frontovic and the veteran Kazakh have run over to the side. The line Kazakhs will run forward. That will have given the Nissay with the HMG line of sight to those two as they ran across.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot twice. The rocket launcher guy.
You're going to shoot the rocket launcher guy twice.
Or, yeah, I've got to shoot everything. I
Can't
can't split
burst in ARO.
Which is a shame.
It is at this particular junction, yes, it's a shame.
They're both at the rocket launcher guy.
Okay, what is the rocket launcher do?
Stupid range.
What's the rocket launcher guy going to do for his second half of his skill?
Firing rocket launcher at this range.
Yeah, he'll be firing rocket launchers.
Okay, and the range is about 10 inches. So you could see when he's out of cover.
Yeah.
You see through his mimetism.
So I'm zeros.
So 2 dice on your base ballistic skill of 13.
12. 13, yeah.
The Frontovic is getting +3 for the range,
Yep.
Right.
-3 for the cover.
+3 for the range.
Over 8 inches, between 8 and 24 with a light rocket launcher is good range. And you're firing it in blast mode, are you?
I'm in cover with mimetism.
Yes.
Okay, so you get +3 for the range. What composition bonuses do you get with this fire team? I haven't gone through the composition bonuses. They only get the size bonus, so they get +1 ballistic skill, +3 for the range, -6 for mimetism and the cover. So you're going to have 3 dice hitting on 10s for the Frontovic and 2 dice back hitting on 13s. But if it lands, even if you, as long as you hit, even if you lose the face-to-face roll, you are going to hit the machinist.
Okay, 13s. A 4 and a 17. So
So
more,
more than 4, less than 10 is what you're looking for on one of these 3 dice.
a 16. A 2 and a 2. Excellent!
So, the Frontovic has lost the face-to-face and has to make an armour save. But the missile did hit, so the machinist also has to make some saves. Machinist has to make 2 saves because he was hit twice.
Good, not so good.
He'll keep
18
burning.
and 6.
On the 6 with the continuous damage. He's only unconscious.
Oh, that's alright.
And the front of it needs to make an armour save. He gets 3 points of armour, I believe.
Front of it, armour 2.
2 armour against damage 15. So you need to get 14s or better.
And this is where I get the low numbers. Yeah,
Okay, so you're unconscious. So the fire team did break because they are unconscious, but you're going to spend a command token to reform it.
To reform the command, to reform the fire team, put this dude as the...
So the veteran Kazakh is taking charge.
Yeah.
And we're spending an order on them. You only have 3 orders left because you a regular order. So
On
the order over.
On our fire team.
And he's just going to nudge slightly so he can see.
Yeah, just so he can see.
Staying in cover behind that crate to get line of sight to the Nisei. Do the other guys want to move up a bit?
Yeah, they might as well, won't they?
Get closer to those boxes that are important.
I'm wondering. No, obviously they can't go across this, can they?
I'd probably stay behind the crate for now. You don't want to.
Yeah, you get a big dog getting shotterized.
Because you're going to have this is only turn 2. You're going to have one more turn.
To have a go.
Where you could run up and grab the crates without Claw being able to do anything about it.
Right.
So, what are you doing, Mr. Nisei, with your 1 shot?
If I shoot back with my 1 shot, I'm going to be at minus 3 for the range.
You were 0s for the range.
Minus 3 for cover this time, so I'm going to be on 10s.
You are.
Or 12s to dodge. So I'm going to dodge.
You're going to dodge?
Yeah.
What is the veteran Kazakh going to do?
Shoot.
The veteran Kazakh is going to shoot back.
Correct.
So you're going to be at 0s for the range, minus 3 for the mimetism, minus 3 for the cover, plus 1. No, you're not going to get a size bonus for the fire team. So you're going to be on minus 6. What's your ballistic skill?
13.
So you're going to have 5 dice on 7s versus 1 on 12.
Okay, 1 on 12. 8. That's not bad.
So you need 7s. You need critical.
14, 10, 12, 4, 15. I dodged.
So where do you want to move to, Mr. Nisei? So the Nisei has dodged out into the open, which surprised me, slightly because there's a mine there. But I think Claw's logic is you can now see everybody. I also think Claw might have forgotten about the mine.
Just a little bit.
A little bit, okay. So, you've got 2 orders left.
Yep. So, first half is going to be a move.
So we're spending it's on the fire team. Who's in charge? That's the important thing.
This is important.
Currently, well, I think leaving him in charge, moving these out of the way, letting him have all the shots.
I think that's probably
going to be the way
as
forward.
good as you're going to get.
It is at the minute, but we can come back from this. So
everyone else is these. Let me the line Kazakhs will come back. The very limit of their coherency. That's the word I was trying to find. But they are all still together. They're all out of line of sight. What would the Nisei like to do?
Shoot the specialist.
Shoot the specialist, the one remaining specialist, the poor forward observer. Take the mine on the chin, and I'm assuming.
Oh, it's die for me time.
Take all the HMG shots on the chin as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're outside of 8 inches, I think.
Yeah, just about. I think. At some point. Oh.
Probably just because the specialist was at the back.
Yeah.
So you'll be on 0s for the range. So 1 dice on a 13.
Yep.
You will have 5 dice back against him on a 10 and the mine.
So,
do you get a 13 or less?
13. Come on, 13. Fuck! All that. You're going to die for me now.
It's
You
about
need
time.
10s for the HMG.
3 airing.
1. 1 on a 7.
Wow.
Half your armour, because it's an AP HMG.
Yep, so 3, so it's down to 2. Big bullets, so for all the dice, 19.
So you survive that. Do you survive the mine?
Oh yeah. Different dice.
No.
No.
Are you shock immune?
No.
So you're dead.
I'm dead.
Smoke clears. The Nisei is gone. The specialist is still alive somehow. And we have 1 order left.
1 order. So it's time to hide.
It's time to hide. Okay.
Best we can.
So we're spending it on the fire team. Do you know how I know this? They're still the only people alive. So, who's in charge?
Um,
Sticking with the veteran Kazakh?
yeah, I think we might as well. Yeah,
Okay, I'll let you do some moving because I'm guessing that's what's coming because he can't see anybody. These guys are playing Protect the Specialist. The veteran Kazakh is bravely holding the line, and it's over to Pano for turn 3.
Yeah, 5 orders.
3 from the fire team, 1 from brave lunatic Sir Robbie, and 1 from this Nusay. And currently you're winning by quite a considerable margin.
For now, but there's a whole... Yeah,
Yeah, there's boxes.
Need to finish.
Right then, you ready for turn 3?
I am.
First order.
First order.
You're going to scoot under there so that you can see the veteran Kazakh.
Yep.
Because there is a hole under
A
there.
little bit further. There we go.
You're staying in cover, I assume.
I'm staying in cover, and you're not in cover.
He's not in cover. You don't care about his mimetism. What would the veteran Kazakh like to do?
So if I shoot back, I will be veteran Kazakh. He is.
You'll be on 0s for the range at best. I think that's over 8 inches. You're going to be at 0s for the range.
Yeah, it's over 8 inches, isn't it? And then so.
You'll be on -6s, so you'll be hitting on 7s again. But you'll have 2 dice. Or you could dodge, which might not be a bad option.
I was thinking dodge actually, just to see if we can.
Slow him down a bit.
Yeah, because it's going to make him have another go, isn't it?
If you can dodge, yeah.
If I can dodge, yeah. So I'm going to dodge.
What's your physique?
Physique is 12.
So you're dodging on a 12. What is the...
I'm +3 for range.
You are?
No minus.
No, because you don't care about the mimetism.
Don't care about that, so I'm on 16s. 3
So
times.
3 dice on 16 versus 1 on 12. Dodging on 12. A 9.
I've done one!
It's a good dodge. More than 9, less than 16.
A 20, a 20, and a 3.
So
So
the
yeah.
veteran Kazakh has dodged.
Wow.
The veteran Kazakh has dodged back behind something slightly solid and slightly further away. There's some measuring going on.
Hang on, what's going on for you? Oh, hey up.
I think you're trying to plan to get lines of fire on the crates, aren't you?
I've got 4 orders.
You do.
I was wondering, how can I get my fire team, now everybody's out of the way, to that middle box?
There is a specialist in there, isn't there? There's a
There
forward
is a
observer.
specialist in there. There's a forward observer in there. So I think
Is there a gap on that side? You could run under the
I
platform.
run that way. So
Yeah,
it's
you
like
can
a
run under the
straight-
platform.
So it's 2 foot.
So 20 inches if you have an order to get there.
2 foot.
They are quite far back.
8, 16.
Have a go. You're only going to get there, aren't you?
Should be able to get there in
You
3
should.
orders.
Have a go.
You
Have a
should
go.
be able to.
Should be able to get there in 3 orders, grab the box,
You've only got to do that, haven't
and
you?
fail the box roll.
Well, either way, you've won.
No, not yet.
It's close.
I'm playing to win.
So what are we doing? We're spending an order.
Spending an order on Richard Quinn and his mates.
And is Dickie Quinn in charge?
We know where you are, so let's just do the 2 orders.
I'll come back once you've manoeuvred them. Okay, so we're having a Fusilier shuffle
Yeah,
and doing a conga line. Are we spending another order on them?
we are.
Are we?
And again, because we know where they
Yeah.
are, I want
We're
to
just
go
going to move.
to the edge of that box.
You're going to have enough orders to get there for sure. It's going to come down to can you pass the willpower roll?
That's going to be so funny.
And can I run away with the box?
Can I shoot him to bits with this machine gun?
You can't see him.
Not yet. Not yet.
Shooting him a bit sadly won't win you the game.
Another order?
No.
So who's in charge?
Which the specialist is the back one at the back, so I'm not. I'm going to have to think about where they end up. To be honest,
Is Richard Quinn not a specialist? Does he not have a specialist operative?
No.
No? Okay.
he's a character, but he doesn't know how to press buttons.
He does know how to shoot.
He does know how to shoot though.
So he's tucked it up in front of the box to protect it.
Come here.
We'll come back in a second once they've all been fished out from under. They're there. That's the specialist. He's very close to that crate,
He's very close to that
but he's
crate.
not quite there.
Last order.
I'm assuming the specialist is taking over.
And go
2 to there and 2 back to there.
Okay.
And at the end of that, I'm going to go.
You can't go prone at the end. You're going to go prone at the beginning.
Okay. Right. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go prone
Behind the crate.
behind the crate here,
And behind Richard
just
Quinn.
in case I fail.
Okay. And you're going to try and open the
I'm
box.
trying to open the box. This is where the plan.
Are you a paramedic?
No.
Okay, so there's no bonus, so it's just your willpower. Okay.
Once.
Brave Pano willpower.
12.
Yay! Box is opened.
So at the end of my last 3, I've got 2 boxes.
You've got
and
2
one
boxes
classified.
and 1 classified. So it's an uphill struggle for Ariadna on their final turn to do something about this. You're going to need to find a hero. Four orders left for Ariadna, turn 3 for something heroic.
First
First order.
Veteran Kazakh.
He's staying in charge of the fighting.
He is, yes, and what he's going to do is move out into the open to get a shot on.
He's saying, this worked for the Knigget, let me have a go.
So basically,
Desperate.
that there.
Run forward as far as you can so you can see past Richard Quinn to the guy with the box. So basically you're going to be able to see all 3 of them.
Yeah.
So there's 3 AROs.
I don't know how you're going to split your burst, so they're all going to shoot.
So 2 shots from Richard Quinn with his shot marksman rifle.
Yeah.
2 shots from
Contra
the...
rifle.
It's a forward observer. It could use its flash pulse if it wanted to.
Could do, but it's not.
I'm going to use combi rifle and a shot from the combi rifle.
Yeah, from this right as you come out.
Okay, so you've got 5 shots because of the bonus from the fire team. How do you want to split the burst? I'm assuming you want to split the burst.
Yeah, 1, 1, 3.
So you want to kill the guy with the box.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So we need to check some ranges. I don't think anyone's going to be... I don't think you're within 8 of any of them.
This guy hitting on 16s plus
So-
3.
16s, you'll need a 7 against him.
Richard Quinn with his marksman.
Shot marksman is good without...
Richard Quinn's a forward observer.
I thought he was a specialist.
Yeah. Ah well.
So are you over 8 inches with Richard Quinn?
At some point maybe. Oh no.
No, so you're going to go 0 to the range with a shot marksman rifle.
13s.
-3 for the mimetism. You see through it with the marksman with MSC1, don't you, with Richard Quinn?
He's got a multiplier for level 1.
So you get 13 for him, and then the Fusilier is within good range, but does suffer the mimetism, so he's on flat rolls of 12.
Okay.
And the veteran Kazakh will need a 7 against the Nisei, tucked into cover. He'll need a... I don't think you're in cover with the other 2.
Nope.
He'll need 13s against the other 2 then. Against the Nisei.
I need
You need a 16?
a 4.
You need more than 4, less than 7. 10. So you've taken a hit from that. Do you survive that combi rifle shot?
It's
Roll the
damage
dice.
13.
You got 4 points of armour. You're fine. Oof. Against Richard Quinn, you need a 13.
12 and 9.
They're both hits. So more than 12, less than 13. It's not a big window to hit.
5.
So 2 armour saves from that.
From the shock marksman rifle.
You got 4 points of armour still.
Yeah, and he's.
You need big numbers.
Yes.
An 18 and 19. Yeah, they're gonna cut it. And then a
Ted Bundy, or what?
12 for the Fusilier, and you get
6.
more than 6, less than 13 on 3 dice.
An 18, a 15, and a 2.
You've been hit by that one as well. 1 armour save.
Come on, Ted Bundy.
You passed that one. So he couldn't hit anything, but he's wearing enough metal that he doesn't care. We've got 3 orders left. What are we going for?
Well, we've got to get this box, haven't we? We've got to go for it. 3 orders. Turn them off a minute. Let's have a.
The next order. So you spent 1, you've got 3 left.
Spend another.
Flip another one.
That's it.
There we go. We're on the fire team. I'm assuming that the unkillable veteran Kazakh is in charge.
Yes.
He's moved at an angle so that the Nisei can't see him, but he can deal with the other 2. So is he going to move again? Further up this way?
If he comes this way,
Yeah.
he's nearer that and out of the way of your man, isn't he? So if we move, right, so
And I think you're going to move the rest of the fire team from what you said, so we'll come back. Sort of shuffled around a bit. The only 2 AROs you're going to have this time are from Richard Quinn and friend.
Do you have stealth?
He's about to fire a HMG. You won't have stealth at that point. But I don't believe the Veteran Kazakh has stealth anyway.
Veteran Kazakh, courage,
I don't need
unity,
to touch them,
ability, sixth
covering
sense,
quite well.
no wounding cap, a veteran.
You're quite happy where you are you?
Well, yeah, I'm covering that.
You're
quite
covering
well.
that, yeah. Okay then. What's Richard Quinn and friend doing?
Shooting back.
Shooting back, and you're shooting back. I assume you're
2
splitting
shots
your
from
burst. Are you splitting your burst, or you?
Yes. Yeah.
How are we doing this?
I'm shooting you twice with both.
I think shoot him twice and shoot that one 3 times.
Okay then. Target numbers won't have changed. No, Richard Quinn will now be in good range. He's over 8 inches. So Richard Quinn will be on 16s. The other one will be on 12s, and you'll be on 13s against both. I need 16s.
11 and 11.
So more than
That's not
11,
bad.
less than 13 on 2 dice.
A 4 and a 7.
2 armor saves. High numbers.
Ooh.
That's not going to cut it. You are going to be on. You're going to be dead after this.
Is it shock? Is it shock? No, it's not shock. Which is
His
shock?
shock, but it's 2. We took 2 wounds anyway.
Uh,
So 3 shots between now. Shots from the Fusilier, 12s.
1, 4.
More than 4, less than 13.
A 3, a 4, and
And
an
8.
8.
So
just
1
the
gets through.
A 3.
You're unconscious.
Damn.
And you drop the box. So the box has been dropped. The Veteran Kazakh has finally succumbed to the weight of fire.
Well done, Richard.
And we're spending your penultimate order. Who are we spending it on?
The specialist.
The specialist, okay.
She's going to
Run forward.
leg it this way. Yeah, so
So she can move through her mate because they're the same size silhouette. So 4 inches gets her to.
right there. What do we say? Right there.
Okay. No AROs.
Yeah, Richard Quinn.
Can Richard Quinn see her there?
Yeah.
Okay. What does she want to do then?
Well, Richard Quinn's going to shoot you twice.
I thought he might. No, he won't.
Why?
Fighting's broken. Richard Quinn's going to shoot her
Shoot
once.
her once. Yes, you're right. No, yeah, sorry.
And I shall be dodging.
You're going to dodge. So your physique is.
11.
And you're going to hit on 16. Okay.
5.
More than 5, less than 11. Doesn't land in the dice straight, doesn't count.
More than 5.
It's dead, so you dodged. You've got 1 order left. I'm assuming it's a last ditch effort to open a box.
Absolutely. Lunge forward.
So you're going to move, that's easily less than 4 inches, so we'll run you up to the box.
Yep.
You're going to get shot by Richard Quinn, and I imagine by, in this say,
a light shotgun.
you're just going to go with the template mode, are you, to automatically hit?
Yep.
Fair enough.
So,
And the second half is going to just to try and hope you survive and open the box.
Open the box.
Okay then. Once.
Richard Quinn's going to shoot on 16s. 6
Hits. So do you survive Richard Quinn's shot? You've got 1 point of armour. Big high numbers here. You're alive.
And
Do you survive the
this
shotgun?
8 is shooting you with a blast template.
So 1 dice for your armour. You need to get at least a 13. He's alive. You got a 13, so he gets to 14. Can you pass a willpower roll to open a box?
Come on, last
Come
roll.
on. Willpower 13.
Yep.
So 13 or less.
No!
She survives, but she cannot manage to remember 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the last order. I'm going to guess there's no spending of a lieutenant's order because there's nothing that's going to get you any value out of it.
No.
So final score is going to be in your favour.
Massively.
You've got 1 box.
I have got 1 box. And
You've got more boxes than your opponent.
I do.
Your opponent has no boxes.
Yeah.
And you've got 1 classified. So I believe that means that you win
Many.
9? 9-0. No, it's 1. It's 2 points per box. That's 2.
2,
1 for having 1 more box.
3,
4, 5. 5-0.
5-0. That's
5-0. Just enough for a major.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it's good.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you because I know you did.
Veteran Kazakh, just doing the charging round the corner, he was just like, shoot me then.
Fine.
Your knight did well to survive all the shots that she took as well.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, 200-point games can be really fun.
Yeah.
A lot less orders, so you got a lot less faffing about.
Oh yeah, you can't mess about. You can't kind of stay there, shoot him. Well, I mean, shoot him again and then move. You've got to kind of go for it.
I like that. I think that's a good size.
Yeah.
I think that's a good size. You get enough orders to do stuff.
You've got to do the stuff.
Yeah, without dithering.
And it does depend on what you take. I think you could, with Ariadna, quite easily get up to 15 orders in 200 points. You would have to drop things like the veteran Kazakh. You'd have to take.
It'd just be a load of line Kazakhs.
You'd have to take. Well, you take some lower points. You could do it. You could have. You could get there. You get to at least to 10. But
Killing him straight away. That annoyed me.
he's always feast or famine.
He's either
He's
dead
always
or
glory.
glory. Yeah.
Right. Final words go to the victor, I believe.
Git.
Pano superior to everybody else.
I'll remind you of that when we play later.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, guys. Catch you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. It all helps to keep us motivated and raises the profile of our channel and Infinity the game, bringing it to a wider audience. And don't forget, if you're so inclined, you can also find us on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you.